PR-driven election campaigns will not tackle the challenges that we face. 60 years ago, John Fitzgerald Kennedy and his brother Bobby ran what is considered to be the most innovative presidential campaign ever. It is remembered for its slick ads. The campaign was fueled by great wads of money, courtesy of JFK's rich father, Joe. The influence of TV was growing fast and Kennedy mastered the beast, quickly learning how to use teleprompters while avoiding the wordiness of politicians used to speaking on radio. This was the age of mass advertising and the catchy jingle used in brand promotions. The Kennedy political branding template has since been adopted by leaders such as Tony Blair and Barack Obama, the latter making full use of social media techniques. The 2016 U.S. election brought us data-led campaigning with discrete groups of individuals targeted. We now have a strange mix of data analytics and the Barnum and Bailey-style campaigning of Donald Trump. The Trump effect suggests a backlash against slick campaigning. However, America's wealthy continue to influence political decision-making through so-called super PACs, committees that may raise and spend unlimited sums. In Ireland, the high point of business sponsorship of political parties was reached during the noughties and the era of the Galway tent. Some of the helicopter buzz has gone out of our elections since then. What replaced it was a semi-permanent oppositionist campaigning that peaked with the water charges protests which drained the coalition government and its propped-up successor of much of their reformist intent. Since 2015, we have been in the era of safety-first government and a kind of standoff between those keen to guard the public purse and those anxious to open the wallets to tackle the crises in housing and health which developed since the financial crash. In a democracy, campaigns should be a time when people take stock of the major developments. Instead, what happens is that once-off events distract while the public form judgments based on impressions. The choice is between steady as she goes and throw out the bombs. The voters rarely get to consider issues of fundamental importance. A few examples how the country may be transformed by climate change. How technology is impacting on our lives and what we can do about it. How more people can be reconnected with the fast-paced modern economy and brought in from the margins. How the twin crises of health and housing, which are not unconnected, can be truly addressed. How rural Ireland can address some of the huge changes coming down the track, whether environmental, demographic or in food markets. The mishandling of the mental health crisis, the spread of drug use, rising demand on the medical services. The effectiveness of public administration in an increasingly complex rule-bound age is in doubt. These are all issue. For more on this story, visit the news article link.